Good afternoon, everybody. Can you believe we're back?
We're back. It's been a long break, hasn't it?
I know, we had a big quilt show.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to be back for Mention It Monday. And it turns out that this Mention It Monday is all about embroidery.
Oh, awesome. Are you ready?
I am. This is, there are so many interesting tools that I had no idea you needed for embroidery. So, Charity, show me what you got right there.
Okay, so first item we're going to show so everyone can see. This is the new hoop by Dime. It allows you to use the bottom of like your magnetic hoop for your sticky. And so that way if you're doing a top of a bag or even a hat or a onesie, anything that you don't want to hoop or that's hard to hoop, this is a great hoop for that.
Oh, it's a sticky hoop. So when you, I see, when it's just something that doesn't fit in a hoop right. Well, it never occurred to me I could do things like that. That's pretty cool. So this one is a 6x10.
And this one's a 5x7.
We'll give that time to refresh. That's the 5x7 one. And these would fit, say, on my embroidery machine that's a few years old?
Yep.
Awesome.
And they have them for the new machines.
They have the new machines and the older ones.
Yep.
That's great. Let's see what the price is on those. The little one is $59.99 and the bigger one is $69.99. And of course, if you mention that you saw it on Mention It Monday, it would be how much percent off?
15% off.
15% off.
All right.
What else you got? There's a table full of goodies here.
So this one is the puffy foam. So have you ever gotten a hat with the really thick, poofy lettering?
I have.
This is what they use.
Oh, I just thought it was just a crud ton of thread. It's not a crud ton of thread.
It is, but you also have the help of the foam.
Oh, I gotcha.
So those have a package of...
Oh, I was going to turn it around so I could see it. I guess it's you that needs to see it.
10 basic colors in there.
10 sheets.
Yep.
In a rainbow of color.
Yep, so you just match the thread and then you use special digitized lettering. Most softwares have it built in. You just do an 3D lettering.
Oh, okay. That's what it's called, 3D foam.
Yep.
Cool.
It's also been called puffy foam before, so puffy. Some software.
Oh, I see. Let's see if I can hold this still long enough. Here it shows where this heart is very dimensional.
Yeah.
Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah. All right.
What else you got? I want to see what's in here. That thing is groovy.
So this is the bird's nest. Have you ever gotten a bird's nest in your machine?
I have. Sadly. I usually just have to throw the whole thing away because I don't know what to do.
Alrighty, so if you have two tools in there, open it up. So you have a long one, especially if you have a multi-needle. To get underneath there, you can take that cap off.
Oh, I see. It's a blade. If I can get that off there.
Just careful.
Yeah.
Sharp. So you
don't want to do that on camera.
So you just slice your thread, and that will loosen it from the needle plate.
Oh, and are there blades? They're replacement blades and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. If you're stuck down, your bobbin thread has gotten, boy, this thing is sharp. Your bobbin thread has gotten entangled.
Yeah.
You can detangle yourself.
You also have a pick that you can pick it out with.
There you go.
So you can just hook it and it pulls it out after you cut it.
Cool. This would be the recipe for when calamity happens.
What's the price on the plastic? Yep.
In a second, we'll tell you how much this one is.
This one's $29.99.
$29.99. It's called Bird's Nest. Apparently, we're not the only ones. They invented a thing to help us.
Yes.
So, I'll let you put this one back in, too. Okay, what else you got?
So the next thing we have is the embroidery helper and the little embroidery helper. So this helps you find the center of your t-shirt, either left as you wear it or right as you wear it.
So this kind of turned me on when she showed it to me because I've always wanted to do shirts, but I didn't have confidence in my ability to position it in the right place. Was that that monogram going to show up in the right place on the front of my shirt. So
this is
show me about this one.
So,
Here, let's get a little closer.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll scooch over so you can.
So this groove right here lines up.
Flip it over. There you go.
So goes around the curve of
Oh,
the
right.
neck.
I see. And if you had buttons, you would line them up with these little button markings on the folded edge of the garment.
Yep. So our large is right there. So we would mark it right in that corner.
And that's the center of my design?
Yep.
Oh, now that's just too awesome.
And then you have small, medium, or large, or extra large.
Well, that's just really cool.
And I do believe they make these for above 2X. So
really? And what about baby size? Do they make it baby size?
Yeah, they have a children's size.
Oh, cool.
They have different sizes.
I like this little thing.
Yeah, that helps you find the pocket.
Right. So if you put it, the picture's on there. So here's the pocket. And they've positioned this little thing right above the pocket for finding. So that's really an ingenious tool. All of this stuff came from Dime, Designs and Machine Embroidery.
Yeah.
Those guys are some innovative fellas. I'm looking for stickers.
I think this one's $29 or $35. It just didn't get priced.
Yeah, it's in the $30 range.
Yeah.
Come see us and find out. We'll get Carolee on that.
Our next item involves embroidery placement, but this gives you the option to do towels, napkins, cuffs, pillowcases.
So did I ever tell you about the whole tablescape I did at Christmas with embroidered napkins? And every one of the the monograms is just a little goofy. Yeah. I wish I'd had this at the time. Hey, they worked in the moment. I was learning. Yeah. I wish I'd had this. This is pretty cool.
This is called the Perfect Placement Kit.
Yeah. Now, what can I place with this perfect placement kit? Show me.
Okay, so here I have a left chest t-shirt.
Oh, there you go.
So this one you don't even have to have folded.
Okay. A left chest t-shirt. There you go.
So since we're looking at this is left as you wear it.
Left as you wear it, right.
So then you put let's see if we can scoot it over so they can see.
There you go. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
We're trying to manage our audio-visual equipment at the same time.
There's lines and markings on there. It's kind of hard to see that with the glare.
Yeah.
But there's a groove that you put on the shoulder and around the neck.
Sure. And because our shirt is black, it's hard to see, but it gives me an exact target right here for a lady's shirt. It gives me this great target for where to get started. Here's my center front, so I can line one of these up along my this line up along my center front. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
And a lot of things people do with t-shirts is also the center.
Oh, right.
So this would go around the neck. And
now you know the center of your shirt, and you can align your design just perfectly.
Yeah.
I wish I well, you know what? Let me get a piece of white paper. Maybe they'll be able to see.
Yeah.
There you go. Can you see? It's given a representation of a design.
Yeah.
So I can line it right up there, and now I know how this is the top of my design, and this is the center of my design for center chest.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Those guys are pretty good. They're pretty smart.
With ladies, not sure how far you should go from the neck down for the chest.
Right.
And that kind of just takes the guesswork out of it.
It does take the guesswork out.
You don't have to measure. You don't have to measure the lady.
Right. You don't have to worry about where it's going to land on the front of her.
Yep. And then
there you go.
Just to kind of show one of the other ones.
This is the one I needed for my napkins, isn't it?
Well, the napkin ones would work similar, but this one is for a baby's.
Like the corner of a little blanket, little furry.
Throw blanket. So you put this in the corner, and depending on how big your design is.
Oh, I see.
But
now,
it gives you the standard for monogramming where to place your center.
Yeah. Man, this really does take, I was always just guessing, always, and hoping. Hoping I got it right.
Hoping
This
and
is
praying.
cool. Hoping and yeah. What's that song? Wishing and praying. Uh-oh, we're gonna start singing. No, let's not sing.
You know.
Okay, I'll move my note.
All right. So the next thing that we've had is really cool. This is the
I've wanted to see this one. I was excited.
Hoop mat. So this keeps anything from moving. So it keeps your hoop from sliding, especially if you don't feel like spraying your stabilizer, but then your hoop moves.
You're right. I'm often struggling with the hoop.
This is nice.
Just keeps it still.
Yeah.
Not a cutting surface.
Yep. Don't use it as a cutting surface.
It will not recover.
But it gives you measurements, so you are measuring placement.
Sure, that's called the hoop mat. All of these products are made, provided by Dime. Wait, right up here.
Oh,
$19.99. All these products are provided by Dime. They designs in machine embroidery, and they really are the masters of gadgetry and ideas in embroidery.
And we have a quilting in the hoop.
It's quilting in the hoop. Yeah, yes. It's Wednesday. It's one of those really awesome free online to you classes. Go to our calendar, find July 14th on the calendar, click, you'll see Dime's Quilt in the Hoop event. It's free to you. It's online. It's a virtual class. Robin will host it. Dime is teaching it. It'll give you all kinds of resources. If you bought one of those big, luscious luminaires with that great big giant hoop and you want to finish your quilts in that hoop, they're going to teach you how. So sign up for that one.
Yeah, we'll definitely be checking it out here. You want to bring the Cheez-It flyer?
The Cheez-It?
Yeah.
Oh, say cheese. Say cheese. Let me tell you about Kids Camp first. Can I do Kids Camp
yes,
first?
You can do
Kids Camp is July 19th through the 22nd. $125 if you own your machine. $225, and we will provide your machine and you get to go home with it. This is great for kids 7 to 12. If you have a child, a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, and they want to learn how to sew and get to play with Grammy in the sewing room, this is a great class for them. They're going to make a pillowcase, a zipper bag, a tote bag, and even a pair of pajamas. And even a pair of pajamas. I don't think they can see that either.
Of course.
Does that get any better?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you about it. That is July 19th through 22nd, and that's Kids Camp. They should bring a lunch because you can drop them off, and we'll keep a good eye on them until you come back. And they'll read backwards. They'll come, but you'll come back and get them when it's over. It's from 11 to 4. Okay, the next one is your Say Cheese. I'll let you tell about it.
All right, so this is an opportunity to try out one of the great new Brother machines, either Luminaire, Stellaire, or the Essence 5200. It's a one-day embroidery event. There'll be 3 projects. Each attendee will get their own kit, so if they don't get to make that project in the class, they can take it home, and after they get their new lovely Brother embroidery machine, they can finishing up the kit. But there'll be 3 opportunities to take it at the Great Plains event, which is August 5th through the 7th. And there'll be 2 people on machine, but you don't have to bring any supplies, no thread. You don't have to drug in your embroidery unit. So if you are, it's $34.95. Do come if you have a machine already. We'd like to have you there as well. So
and that's at our Great Plains Quilt and Sewing Expo, which, to give it a plug, is August 5th, 6th, and 7th. This is 3 days of education. There's a small vendor hall. Which is free. Yeah, which is free to you. Just come and shop. But we have Janome. Let me say that again. You don't have to take a class. You can just come shop. This is at the Cole Center in Oklahoma City. That's 4400 Northwest Expressway. And then we have classes. We have Janome classes, Juki classes. These OESD brother classes and HQ hands-on classes. So
how fun.
yeah, so if you are long arm curious, that's the class. There's a chance to stand there and try it for 3 days. Go ahead and go to our website. If you can't find it, give me a call. We are pleased to help you navigate and find these classes.
What special thing will they get if they sign up for 3 classes?
Ooh, if you sign up for 3 classes, you win. I don't know what it is. I didn't look at the flyer. Oh, the gypsy bag.
Yeah.
Boy, the big bag. And this holds like your cutting mat and rulers and things. So if you're a big retreater, you'll like this one because it'll hold your big 24 by 36 mat.
Yes, that's awesome.
So you'll like that a lot. I forgot that picture was there. I forgot all about that part.
That's why.
Well, gosh, Charlie, I sort of call it Charity. It's good to be back at Mention It Monday with you.
It is.
Have you got anything else you want to mention?
Yeah, Stash Builders.
Stash Builders!
Stash Builders!
We'll be back this afternoon at 5:30 with Stash Builders. What are we going to build? What are we stashing?
You know, I think since it's our first time back, we should leave it to a surprise. But they're gonna like it.
Oh, there you go. We're gonna make it a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, we hope to see you at 5:30. We'll be back live with Stash Builders. Until then, we'll see you next Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.